Getting close to game time in South Florida. It's the Phillies and the Marlins. Next. In its second season now as a big league stadium, there's a look at spacious Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this matchup of NL Eastern Division rivals. I'm joined by Eric Karros and the newest member of our team, Steve Lyons, as we delve into our pitching matchup here in the opener.
Yeah, and I think in this game we're going to see a couple of guys that have pitched pretty well recently. Both of them winners in their last outing, so obviously they're looking to equal those performances right here in this game.
All right, Steve, EK will join us in a moment, but before he does, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies, as longtime skipper Charlie Manuel has them lined up this way. They'll go to work against a guy who punched out 16 batters in one of his 2009 starts, the hard-throwing right-hander Ricky Nolasco. Ben Revere will dig in, currently 1 spot out of the stolen base lead in the National League. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Stanton is there, and it's a first pitch out to start the ballgame. So the leadoff man set down here in Game 1. And with that, let's give you a look at the Miami D. It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And here comes the clutch-hitting Michael Young. Hit hard toward the right side. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. He's around first on his way to second now. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, no hesitation there as we train our camera directly on him. But once this gets down the line, he's thinking 2 right out of the box, and he's able to beat the throw into second and leg out a double.
Carlos Ruiz will stand in as he'll enter play 4th in the National League batting race. Young leads off second, the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah, that thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Lance Nix will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss. And this hits off the glove of Mathis as he can't hang on. And the recovery will not be in time as he's into third on the passed ball.
Well, behind the plate, he might have been more concerned with trying to frame that pitch than he was trying to catch it. They do get the called strike here, but you know what else? They get the pass ball.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Yeah, and when you're almost hitting guys, that's a sign that he's a little bit jumpy out there to start this game. So that's a good move by the guy behind the plate to just come out and talk to him, give him a word or two of encouragement.
The 1-1 coming to Nix. Now a ball lined to the right side. And a base hit as the Phillies will strike first in this one. They lead it 1-0.
Yeah, that's a good job right there with 2 away to pick up the first run of the ball game from third base. Very important to cash in when you're given the early opportunities, and he comes through big time right there.
Jimmy Rollins will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game. Now here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Two out with the man at first. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. Here he comes again, 1-2. And Rollins will lay off here, and he's worked the count back to 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Swinging a ball line softly to the left side. And Rollins is aboard. It's a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second, so there are 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, the good ones make it look easy, don't they? I mean, if you're hitting 230, this ball doesn't drop for a hit. No way. But he'll tell you, that's just the way I had it planned.
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Delman Young. And Young a little too anxious that time as he's out in front and pulls it into the seats in left. And, oh, you talk about getting a pitcher's call. There's one there, and it's 0-2. Now we'll look at the way the Phillies will line up behind him. Set to go is the leadoff man, Juan Pierre, as he'll get first shot at things here in the home first. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. Kratz is there to make the catch, and it's a one-pitch out to start the home first.
Hey, here's the numbers from the last time out. 6 2/3. He'll be looking to keep his winning streak going here.
Freddie Sanchez will stand in, and he's seen that average climb the past week or so as you see what he's done over the course of the last 7 ball games. Now the first pitch. Ball runs in on him here as this is flared out towards second. On to first, and that'll take care of Sanchez 2 away.
Pretty nice way to start your evening. 2 pitches, 2 outs. You can bet pitch count will not be a factor if he can keep bat pace up.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in now. And obviously one to be careful with, as you see there, currently leading the senior circuit in long balls. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Nothing across here this half. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. Phillies on top, 1-0. Eric Kratz will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. First offering on the way. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. Well, the Marlins, of course, decked out in their new home whites with the orange trim. I call that an improvement over the old ones. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
And this is how he's just going to mess with your mind up there. You wind up taking the pitches that are in the strike zone, and then you chase after the ones that are nowhere close. You know what? That is good pitching.
Splitter misses, and it's 1-2 now. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Freddie Galvis will be the batter.
Second baseman, Freddie Galvis.
Here's the first pitch to him. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground to first. Stabs for it. He's got it. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now, these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Cliff Lee will get his first cuts here.
Pitcher, Cliff Lee.
First pitch coming. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. He'll try again, 1-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Phillies 1 and the Marlins 0. Aramis Ramirez will stand in now, hoping to turn things around as he's stuck in a bit of a cold spell these past 5 ball games. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. And here's a ball swung on and missed, 0-2 now to Ramirez.
Well, a couple of good swings back-to-back, but nothing at all to show for it.
And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. I mean, that couldn't have been an easy take.
The 1-2 home from Lee. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him. So he's ramped up the velocity here the last 2 pitches.
And a good pitch that time from Lee, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Yeah, he had him in good position here. 0-2 to start the inning. He just can't seem to finish him off.
Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Now here's the ball hit high and deep out to left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And now they've got him caught in a rundown.
You know, that's a real surprise to me right there that he's only on first base. To me, that's a ball that he's got to have 2 on, but for whatever reason, he decides to hold on at first.
Justin Ruggiano will stand in for the first time here. First pitch on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Move the runner along.
Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. Revere will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
And on the mound, he knows he can afford to work up in the zone here in this ballpark because of all the room out there in the outfield. So that's a good job of pitching to your surroundings as he gets easy fly out here.
J.J. Hardy will stand in now. He drove in 2 of their 3 runs in that ballgame yesterday. First pitch on its way from Lee. Swing and a ball hit foul, as this will find the seats in right. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Softly to third. This could be 2. To second for 1. And the relay won't nearly be in time, as he's there easily.
Not really your prototypical double play ball here. This is a high chopper, so they wind up taking the force at second, and that's all they're going to get.
Matt Downs will stand in for the first time now, looking to keep that hot streak going, as he's been hitting the ball well these past 6 ball games. First pitch coming. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. That's in there, 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now, 3-2.
He definitely helped him out there. If he shows a little discipline, he's standing on first now.
Now a ball hit sharply down the line at third. And this is past him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball. And he'll get in there safely at third. Second and third now with 2 gone.
Well, anybody who calls this place home will tell you this is not a home run hitting park, but it will give up its share of doubles. And this one moves runners to second and third now as they're looking to cash in.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring forth Jeff Mathis, the catcher. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
They've got an opening here, so this is where you can really jump on a guy out there before he's settled in.
Took something off there, but it misses ball 1. He's set, now the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. Ruiz is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We've played 2 full. It's the Phillies 1, and the Marlins nothing. Ben Revere will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. And he gets ahead with the curveball, strike 1. And this ball will be chopped foul. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2.
And with his speed, you got to expect a challenge fastball right here because you don't want to run the risk of putting him on base.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
And you'll get a good look at the grip on his 2-seam fastball. You grip it along the narrower seams on the baseball, and that gives it that running action you don't see on the 4-seamers.
Michael Young will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time. And this is low, ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Good biting slider there, hit on the ground down to third. On to first, and Young is retired here, 2 away.
Yeah, it took him a few batters to get it going in the first, but after that first inning run, he's come back to retire the next 6 in a row.
Carlos Ruiz will try it again, set down on strikes his first time. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Oh, nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Now here it comes. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit.
Yep, maybe a shot here now with 2 away as they finally get another base runner. He'd retired 6 in a row prior to this base hit, so he's had his way with these guys for the past few innings.
Lance Nix will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. First pitch coming. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Splitter is right there, so he climbs back to 2-1.
Here we go, guys!
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Phillies strand one, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ricky Nolasco makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0.
I got to think he's going to leave the bat on his shoulder again here, even 2-0. This approach hasn't been too sharp so far to lead off the inning.
The J-roll out at short. And Rollins will throw him out, 1 away.
Boy, and on 2-0, if that pitch isn't right where you want it, you got to let it go. You still have the count in your favor at 2-1. Here he goes after a pitch that, although it was a strike, that's a pitcher's strike. That's not the pitch you want to hit, and all he can do is hit an easy grounder.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and the team's catalyst Juan Pierre's coming up. Runs up to bunt here and gets one hard down the first baseline. And they'll just tag him out along the first baseline.
And for a first baseman, if the most direct route is to just tag the guy, that's what you do. You know, there's no sense in trying to throw it to your pitcher or your second baseman covering, especially if you don't have to.
Freddie Sanchez will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Swing and a high chopper. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Former MVP Jimmy Rollins set to get things going when we come back. 3 innings complete. It's the Phillies 1 and the Marlins nothing. And there is Jimmy Rollins. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. Ramirez is there to pull this one in, and Rollins flies out on the first pitch he sees.
Well, nothing better than a first pitch pop-up to start the inning. Now, you'll take that every time.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Delman Young. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. The 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Splitter is right there, so he climbs back to 2-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. And a big swing as Young sends a drive out to deep left field. Leaping, and he makes a terrific catch as he bangs into the wall.
Boy, this one deserves another look in show motion. You'll see him here. He's tracking this baseball. Now, go ahead and freeze it. This is a picture of concentration right there. He knows that once we roll this video, he's going to get a mouthful of fence, and I'll tell you what, that cannot have felt good.
Eric Kratz will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Here it comes. Breaking balls in there that time, 1-1. Very high, 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Good at bat so far here with 2 away. You're going to go down in order. At least make that guy work for it. Got himself back into a fastball count now.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
And when he's missing, he's not missing by much. I mean, that one might have been just a hair low, but as a hitter on 3-1, you have the luxury of making a pitcher bring something up.
Freddie Galvis will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Split-fingered pitch is in there for strike 1. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Hardy. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Phillies 1 and the Marlins nothing. And there now is Giancarlo Stanton. He'll start things out against Cliff Lee as we get the inning underway. First pitch swinging as here's a chance for the shortstop, Rollins. No problem here, 1 away.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and here's the powerful Aramis Ramirez. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. And here's a fastball called for strike 2.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1 and 2.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
Good pitch there on 1-2 as this is pulled down to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and Ramirez is gone, 2 away.
Very quickly, 5 pitches and 2 outs here in the 4th. Well, those are the kind of innings you love to have if you plan on working deep into a ballgame.
Justin Ruggiano will try it again. He flew out his first time. Oh, man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. But they'll get the out at first anyway, and that, rather bizarrely, will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Cliff Lee will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. Here's the first offering. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Hardy at short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Ben Revere will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here comes the clutch-hitting Michael Young. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Two out, nobody on. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Stay up, open your eyes.
Fouled back. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they're up 1-0. J.J. Hardy will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. First pitch on its way from Lee. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
No, that's low.
On good opposite field power here as this fastball is taken high and deep to right. And that will find the seats. A home run. J.J. Hardy, a solo home run. Number 13 for him on the year. And with it, the Marlins are back even now at 1-1.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Matt Downs will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Ooh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Young is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Yeah, just a little bit late here on the fastball, and this thing's almost by him when he makes contact. Still, he gets pretty good wood on the ball, but not enough to trouble the right fielder.
Jeff Mathis will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Now a ball bounced towards the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ricky Nolasco will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And there's a fastball from Lee to start him out. It's 0-1. Two straight fastballs now as he powers ahead 0-2.
He's come back strong since giving up the leadoff home run. Doesn't look like it's phased him at all.
The 0-2 now from Lee. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. One run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Curveball that time, but he's not fooled as it's sent into right field for a base hit.
Boy, he's doing it all out there so far. Not only is he pitching a great game, but he gets in on the act offensively as well.
Juan Pierre will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. Kratz will put this one away, and the side is retired. Marlins able to knock things up on the solo home run. 5 innings complete, all even at 1 apiece. Carlos Ruiz will get things started here in the top of inning number 6. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Got him.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt, as you take a look there at what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Lance Nix will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Working quickly now as the splitter's in there, 0-2.
There's that splitter again. Seems to be getting better and better as the game goes on.
Now the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Two gone, and Jimmy Rollins will stand in. He's singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Now the first pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Grounded, foul. Now here's the pitch. And Rollins will lay off here, and he's worked the count back to 2-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. Ramirez has got it, and the side is retired. Freddie Sanchez will be in to lead things off when we return. To the bottom of the 6th inning, all tied at 1-1. There you see Freddie Sanchez now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch on its way from Lee. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1.
Boy, he is just wearing guys out with that two-seam fastball. I don't care if it's inside, outside, he's really hitting his spots well.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Now a ball hit on the ground for Rollins at short. And Rollins will throw him out, one away.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Here's the pitch. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
Oh,
1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
The one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Now here's a swing and another chance out there at shortstop. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. And here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Aramis Ramirez will dig in now, 1 for 2 to this point. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Now here's the first pitch. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. Off the plate again, 2-0 now. And that pitch is lined into left field, and he's got his second hit of the evening. Throw comes back in quickly, so put the runners at first and second now, still with only 1 away. Justin Ruggiano will try it again, 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Ruiz able to hang with it for out number 2.
Well, anytime you get an RBI guy to the plate with less than 2 outs, and he does that, he is not happy. That's the kind of at-bat that'll stick with you for a while.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and in steps the shortstop, J.J. Hardy. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Lee looks in as he readies pitch number 73 here in the ballgame. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Swing, and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 6 full, all tied at 1-1. Delman Young will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. Hit hard towards the hole. And that'll get through into right, so there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
Yeah, that's a good job right there of reaching base to kick off the inning. He'd retired 6 in a row prior to that, so they finally have a base runner here for the first time in a couple innings.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and that's going to do it now for Ricky Nolasco. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Mike Dunn will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7. Eric Kratz will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out.
Come on now. Let's get a game right here.
Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0.
Nice job, guys.
2-0 now. Curveball here is over for a strike.
Poof. That's a pitcher's call there.
And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, the thing that's important here is you just moved that go-ahead run 90 feet closer to scoring. A lot of times, that's the kind of mistake that can cost you a game, and this one very well might.
Freddie Galvis will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choices last time. And this one's bunted out in front of the plate. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Well, perfect job there of getting it down. So now that's the go-ahead run right there over at third with just one out.
Cliff Lee will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first two trips. Well, he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And the Phils know that one key hit here could make a big impact on the outcome of the ball game.
Second and third here, one man out. Boy, and he's really having trouble picking up that slider in this at-bat. It's 0-2. Slider, good two-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. A runner moving from third as that's speared on the mound. A collision, but he holds on to the ball, so the runner is out. Oh, and he paid a price for hanging on to that one. And now we see the time is called as he appears to be a little shaken up down there. Ben Revere will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. And a ball 1-0.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1. He waits, now the pitch. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time, ball 3. Three and 2 now.
And when he's in a jam, he's going to reach back for a little something extra on that fastball. Boy, that's nice to have in reserve.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Phillies leave a couple. Score remains tied 1-1. John Mayberry is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Number 15.
Matt Downs will step in now to lead off the home half of the seventh.
Let's do it. Come on.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Didn't mean to do it, but he sends a little check swing roller out toward the mound. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Well, this is a barehanded pickup coming off the mound, and then he has to spin around and try to find his target at first base. He winds up throwing it right by him. Maybe he got a little bit dizzy.
Here comes Charlie Manuel up out of the Philly dugout. And a change will be forthcoming, as that's going to do it tonight for Cliff Lee. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Michael Schwimmer will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7.
45. Michael Schwimmer.
Jeff Mathis will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball one.
And this is a big spot here in this ball game. You've got to be able to move that guy up 90 feet. It's a must in this situation.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And a rather easy first out.
Well, a little unfortunate there. If this gets by the mound, almost certainly gets that runner to third with only one out, but that's a good job by the pitcher to spear it, look the runner back, get the out at first, and that guy's still standing on second base.
Call's gone out for a pinch hitter as the left-handed speedster Michael Bourne has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle now. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Here's the 1-1 home to Bourne. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Right back to him on the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and the team's catalyst Juan Pierre's coming up. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. He's ready now. The pitch. Now he'll try to bunt his way on, but this is hard back to the mound. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. The former Gaucho Michael Young will start things out when we come back. Score remains. Ryan Webb will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. And there now is Michael Young. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Now pitch pulled on the ground over to Ramirez at third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. 2 very well-pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ballgame. Things have been tight throughout. Carlos Ruiz will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The pitch. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Chase Utley will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 26.
Lance Nix will stride in, grounded out his last time through. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. At first is Utley, the pitch. And looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Jimmy Rollins will go bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Comes set, now the pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, the thing that's important here is you just moved that go-ahead run 90 feet closer to scoring. A lot of times, that's the kind of mistake that can cost you a game, and this one very well might.
John Mayberry will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And he misses with it, 1-1. Getting a few steps off a second there, now the pitch. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And Pierre will tuck this one away and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, all tied at 1-1. Humberto Quintero is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 62, Humberto Quintero.
Freddie Sanchez will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. And he takes ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Two and one. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Pitch on the way. And this is swung on and bounced to Rollins at short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Giancarlo Stanton will step in, a base hit in his last time. Now here's the first pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And is lined hard to deep left. Nix is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, this ball was hit pretty hard, and he's just hoping to get on base as the go-ahead run. But it kind of hangs up there a little bit too long, and it finds the outfielder's glove.
So 2 gone now in the Miami 8th, and that'll bring forth the powerful third baseman, Aramis Ramirez. Fouled back. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Fouled straight back. Changeup had him fooled a bit as this is on the ground to third. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Miami down in order, still tied 1 apiece. A.J. Ramos will enter now to start the 9th inning as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half. Eric Kratz will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th.
Nope.
9th inning underway as the first pitch misses for ball 1. .1-0 on the way. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. And now he has some trouble with it in left. Freddie Galvis will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. Too high, 1-0. Hit on the ground to shortstop. And that's through for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
They're applying a little pressure here for one of the first times tonight. That puts runners at the corners now with 1 away, so this becomes an opportunity they need to take advantage of.
Ryan Howard will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 6.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Upstairs again here, it's 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here You cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Strike, 2 called, and it's even at 2. Now on 2-2, where are you going here? A swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with 1 big out on the scoreboard now. Ben Revere will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ballgame. Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. On the ground is short. 1 there. Back to first, and they will keep this game level. It's a big double play, and the inning is over. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 1 more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the 9th, all tied at 1-1. Lewis Coleman will come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings. Justin Ruggiano is set to go now as we lead off the bottom of the 9th. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. A quick out number 1. J.J. Hardy will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ballgame. This 1 swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And if we turn our thoughts to a 10th inning in this one, it'll be the 2, 3, 4 seats to start the inning. Donovan Solano will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the pitch. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. Well, take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around and the inning is over. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 10th inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. Brandon Allen is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Michael Young will lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. First pitch swinging as this is on the ground for the shortstop Hardy. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Humberto Quintero will be the batter. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow!
Oh, this is just a very tough play here in the outfield. A lot of times you're going to see the ground jar the ball loose, but he looks this one in all the way, lays out, and winds up hanging on to the ball.
Lance Nix will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. Looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Here it comes. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Now a swing and a ball pulled high in the air and deep down the line in right. And that is off the wall in right field. And he will get in there at second base as he's got himself a wall ball double. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring in the former MVP, shortstop Jimmy Rollins. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, yeah, this is going to be a pitch in the dirt, and as a runner, It's hard sometimes to tell whether you should advance or not, but I think the catcher just lost sight of this thing just for a moment, and as soon as he reads that at second base, he's off for third.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Well, they missed with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do just that. John Mayberry will dig in here. He flew out his first time around.
Mayberry Jr.
In there, strike one. The 0-1 is swung on and bounced to the shortstop Hardy. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. One hit, one error in the inning, but they wind up leaving two. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. All tied at 1-1. And a pinch hitter about to be summoned from the dugout, and it's the guy who led the majors with 22 pinch hits in 2008. Greg Dobbs will get the call. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
And this is a nice job so far out of that number 8 hole. Taking some pitches, trying to get on, leading off the inning.
No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone, and the count comes full at 3-2. Lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, here in extra innings, you just need one little spark, something that can get you going. And we've seen a leadoff walk to be the difference in a ball game more times than once, so they need to take advantage of this.
Scott Rowland will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 32.
Slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
Now the 2-1. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Well, I think these guys are pretty lucky just to get an out on this play. You see, they try to start the double play at second base. That doesn't work out, and they're pretty fortunate that the relay throw is in time to at least get the out at first.
Juan Pierre will dig in, needing to find a way to get that go-ahead run in from second base. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go, all tied at 1 and 1. Joel Peralta will be summoned from the bullpen here as he'll take over to start inning number 11. Rob Brantley is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate. Eric Kratz will try and get something started here in the top half of inning number 11. Now a ball hit back up the middle to his left. He's there. Throw to first by Hardy for out number 1. Freddie Galvis will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
And it's worth pointing out that they're burning through that bullpen here in game 1 of this series. That could have an effect on the rest of this week.
1-0 pitch is a splitter in there, 1-1. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Here's the 2-2 offering. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Is swung on and missed, and the 11th inning is not going to plan here. There are 2 away.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold serve, and then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Martin Maldonado will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Martin Maldonado.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
If there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
Two and 0 now. And there's ball 3.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Ben Revere will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Pitch, a curveball that's off the catcher's glove and gets away. But fortunately, no advance. The 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. There's a good breaking ball down on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Pitch runs in a little here as this is softly hit out towards short. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and one man left on. It's getting late. One run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. All tied at 1-1. Juan Cruz will take over now to start the home 11th, knowing that just one would be the end of this ball game. Giancarlo Stanton will get us going now in the home half of the 11th. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And the fastball now is swung on and tapped right out in front of the plate. 1 away. Aramis Ramirez will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Now the first pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Hit on the ground towards first. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out.
2 up, 2 down to start off the bottom half. Starting to look like this one's going to go another inning. Great.
Justin Ruggiano will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ballgame. And here's the first pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. And now a jump throw against his body. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in order as this inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On to inning number 12 we go. All tied at 1-1. Michael Young will lead things off here in the top half of the inning. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And that ball is out of here. So a solo home run for Michael Young, number 14 on the season, and it's given the Phils a 2-1 lead.
Oh, well, this is how you start an extra inning off right. Now, he wants to go home too, so he drops a barrel on that one, and now these guys will need to see if this will stand up.
Jake Odorizzi is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Humberto Quintero will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. And this one runs up high, ball one. Swing, and ooh, he saws him off with that one. And that's going to land foul. Base is empty here with nobody out. And this will be fouled away. Now here it comes. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike three as they'll need to throw to first here. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Programming note to pass along here. Due to the length of our ball game tonight, the Jody Kelsey show will not be seen this evening so that we can bring you the conclusion of this ball game. Doggone. Lance Nix will look for his third hit of the ball game now. First pitch on the way. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. And a fastball here is swung on and lifted in the air to left. And Pierre will track this one down for out number 2. Jimmy Rollins will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch to him. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
Hitting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
And that misses, 1-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Two out, nobody on. Fouled back. And Rollins will lay off here, and he's worked the count back to 2-2. Pitch on the way. Fouled straight back. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Full count offering on its way. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And a diving try by Hardy, but he comes up empty, a base hit.
We'll give you another look at all 8 pitches here.
John Mayberry will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. The check on Rollins, now the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th inning coming up. Philadelphia's on top, 2-1. Jonathan Papelbon will come on now, and at least they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. J.J. Hardy will get things started, needing to get on if they want to try and tie things up. And this is taken for a ball low, I guess, but I think Old Blue might need an eye exam. It's 1-0.
And Papelbon gave a little extra look in there. Now, he thought it was a strike, too.
One-0 pitch now. Oh, he took a big swing there as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory at first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
You don't think there's a little adrenaline flowing out there right now?
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Now, he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Brandon Allen will get his first opportunity now. And there's the fastball to start the at-bat as Papelbon takes charge 0-1. One out, nobody on. Now the pitch. And there's ball one.
Tough pitch right there. That's 96 in on the hands. You just got to let that one go.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. That one is swung on and lifted out to Revere in center field. 2 gone.
Yeah, it's starting to look like he's got this one under control. Just 1 out away now from a big extra inning victory here on the road.
Rob Brantley will stand in. Papelbon firing away here. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Ball 1. And they'll come inside with this one, but the result's the same. It's to 2-1 now. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. And they'll go the other way with the fastball as this is on the ground to third. Throw on to first, he'll take care of him, and the Phillies have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, this one sure didn't come easy. It took them 12 innings to do it, but they come away with a great victory here on the road.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. And the Phillies offensively here tonight were led by the exploits of this man, Michael Young. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and the gang, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB 13, The Show. For more, as always, head to theshownation.com. The Phillies win this one 2-1. Good night from Miami.